Hello everyday and welcome to week 1 of the ISL, the International Showdown League, and the first ever battle for your Transylvanian Golbats. This week we're up against the Brisbane Blastoise. I've done a bit of research into the league. We are going to have 11 weeks, and I think it's quite a few people getting to playoffs, so I have hope maybe we can get to playoffs on our first ever league with this team, but you know what, we'll see. I'm in 4 other leagues at the current time. If my voice sounds a bit weird, it's because I've recorded like 3 or 4 team builders in one go now. And also, all these videos are going to be uploaded on the same day. It's the 13th today. My math skills are lackluster. Okay, never mind. We're gonna waltz on past that. Don't worry about it. Anyway, this week we are up against the Brisbane Blastoise, and they have a terrifying team which you should be able to see to the right of us. If you look below, or below at the beginning of the video, you will have seen a full extensive list, of when the battle starts. That's it. If you don't want to see the team builder, you are under no obligation to stay and watch that. Anyway, you can see what my team is there. I'm going to break it down in a little bit, but quickly I'm going to go through what their team is and why it's scary. First up, they have Dragapult. Dragapult is a Pokemon I've never really understood, but it is still a threat. It can hit really, really hard with a wide range of moves, mostly Shadow Ball, Draco Meteor, other things as well. They have a very solid Fairy Dragon Steel Core because they also have the Primarina, who is a Water Fairy type, terrifying. I have it in a different league. I have quite a few of these Pokemon in a different league actually, it's kind of weird. Next up is Umbreon, who is a very, very bulky Dark type. Like, I don't think nothing on our team can one-shot it, apart from a close combat from Dune King, and that's, if it's max defense and max HP, we might not even do it then. Uxie is a scary Pokemon because it can set up Stealth Rocks, has a wide range of moves. Piloswine isn't the best Pokemon in the world, however, it has Earthquake, it can set up Stealth Rocks, it has Priority, it has Knockoff. Again, the Violite set is Roselia, who is quite scary because it can set up Toxic Spikes. Lopunny Mega is a scary Mega because it has a Scrappy ability, meaning it can hit Ghost types, and I need to remember that for this battle. If I forget it, we might just die. Rotom Heat is scary because it's got that immunity to ground and that fire electric typing. It can hit so much of the things that we have so hard, so we've got to be careful against that. Scizor is scary because it's got that bug typing, which is super effective against our psychic types, which we have a few too many of. And then Rampardos just hits very hard. If you watch the St. Louis Rampardos, they are a threat in Draft League. And finally, Masquerain. Well, I don't really know what this thing does, but I'm going to assume it's terrifying. Cool, that's their team, and now let's quickly go through ours. First up, the first Pokemon I decided to bring was Dune King. With the Seal Link, this thing can hit so much of the team really hard with Pin Missile, Bullet Seed, Close Combat. I'm just going to leave the EVs there because I'm not a master of EVs, and you guys might be. I just kind of say what Showdown says. I changed it up a little bit. I wanted this thing to be faster. Anyway, Close Combat, and if I set up a few Swords Dances in a right situation, we could sweep. Next up is Caillou the Mimikyu. I know Caillou means something in Japanese, but I looked it up, I can't remember what it is, but it isn't anything bad, so we should be good. Life Orb, we got the Disguise ability so we can take one hit guaranteed, with Player Off, Shadow Claw, Shadow Sneak, and Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp could really neuter a lot of their team, which would be great. Shadow Sneak is just great for that priority. Shadow Claw, hello there, Wind. Shadow Claw is just can hit quite hard, and so can Player Off. Vendetta the Victini is coming here, a little V for Vendetta reference, with Choice Scarf. This thing is very fast, I just need it to hit their team really hard. Bolt Strike, V-Create, U-Turn, and Zen Headbutt. U-Turn is kind of there for that momentum. Next is Kai. Arbok is coming week 1. I'm so pumped because I love Arbok. It actually works really well against their team. It can two-shot the Mega Lopunny as long as it's not faked out, and can take one hit from this thing, which is great. Gunk Shot Coil, if we can set up properly, that would be great. Sucker Punch is there just in case that we need it. And finally, Fire Fang is there to hit the Scizor if that's what they want to switch in against us. Next up is Wonderwall, the Suicune. This thing is there to sit in front of the opponents. It's got leftovers with Pressure, Scald, Rest, Sub, and Toxic. It's a very annoying set, yes, but it might be able to win it for us. Finally, Rotor the Latios. I was kind of hesitant about bringing Rotor with those choice specs, just Rotor in general, honestly, because it doesn't work the best against their team, but out of all the Pokemon we have, it's our best option. Rotor can hit pretty much everything on the team for neutral damage. It's got Psychic, Draco Meteor, Thunder, and Mystical Fire, which is great. Hopefully this thing can carry us to victory, but, you know, we'll see. Anyway, that's the team builder. I don't have anything to say at the end for the Okay, in the battle. First battle, the Transylvanian Golbats. When I saw this and I saw their Piloswine come on scene, I kind of had a panic attack, like, Piloswine? That's my Pokemon! But no, Piloswine is my Pokemon in a different league, so we're good. It's an interesting team they brought. Everything that I was scared of came, and I can't remember what anything else. They had a Roselia, I think? Maybe? Possibly? Probably not. But Victini works really, really well. I'm not going to lead them. I kind of want to lead... I'm thinking that Piloswines are likely, so I kind of want to lead Wonderwall, because Wonderwall works quite well here. They don't really have any hardcore Wonderwall killers. So I think I'm going to go with that. No, I'm rethinking it. Wonderwall can hit that Piloswine unless it has like a freeze dry. I don't have my calcs ready. Where did I put them? Well, we're gonna have to pray to whatever entity is up there. I'm gonna go with Wonderwall as my lead. Yeah. Come on, load. Okay, please tell me I uploaded these. I did. I'm just that good. Yeah, so Wonderwall. I don't see a reason not to lead Wonderwall, even if Piloswine comes out. Okay, let's imagine they lead with Piloswine, while we hope that the Wi-Fi is nice to us. Versus Suicune. Can I see Wonderwall in here, please? Yes! Oh wow, we do like... Oh, we do about half. They're gonna lead with Dragapult. Okay. What does Dragapult do to us? Draco Meteor does like 75%? Well, how much does Draco Meteor do to us? Let's Specs Draco Meteor, and if it has -2, it does like 37. So I kind of want to just Scald here, kind of. Because what do they do if I go into Mimikyu? Yeah, Shadow Ball like pretty much one-shots us, but we one-shot it back in return. So do I want to let the... I think I want to let the thing... Or I kind of just want a Toxic here. Put a time on this Dragapult. I'm going to do it. Does Dragapult get... Why don't I have Showdown open? I want to start off good for this league. For some reason I put GG in the chat. No. That's acting a bit cocky, wouldn't you say? They just... I think this thing gets Thunderbolt. Where is it? There? Does it get... It does. Yeah, I'm going into Hayu. The disguise is busted, and we go down to 88%. Okay, so this is fine. If we look at our calcs yet again, Shadow Ball should do like 81%, so we live, and Shadow Claw is a guaranteed OHKO. This is if it has put Apsa. Oh wait, no. Nope, 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 nope. No, Shadow Ball is guaranteed Oko. How much does Shadow Sneak do? 64%. Oh, I miscalculated here. Nothing on our team wants to take that. It's pretty much a guaranteed Oko. I think I want to Shadow Sneak here in case they decide to swap out. Do I? I'm gonna Shadow Claw. You know what, we might just lose Caillou here, but Caillou isn't too important for this match, given what they brought. Caillou doesn't really do anything apart from hit this thing. But if we're going for Shadow Claw, it's much safer just to go for Play Rough. Yeah. I'm hoping to try to bait him into thinking, oh, we've got something. And we're gonna get to hit that Scizor. That's nice. We got to bait him a little bit. Cool. What does Scizor do to our Heracross? Dune King versus Scizor. Yeah, this thing, they can't really do much to Dune King. And you can't knock off our item. So, what does Scizor get access to? Does it get access to... It gets access to Acrobatics, but it still has its item on. So, if this thing is running Acrobatics... it does 87% to us. But we outspeed it, actually. Given our set, we outspeed this thing. As long as it's not choice, as long as it's min speed. If it's max speed, how do we look? We still outspeed it if it's max speed. So yeah, I'm willing to risk the close combat. Are we faster? We aren't faster. Does that mean it's a choice scarf Scizor? No, it's not. How is it that fast? Is it a plus? It's got to be 252 plus speed. Yep, it was a plus speed in nature. It outsped me by 1 single point. I always do this. I always make the same stupid mistakes. Okay, fine. I'm gonna V-create, and I think something just dies? Or do I Bolt Strike here? We can still win this. Yeah, Bolt Strike does like 44%. Primarina, V-create does like 61, Bolt Strike Okos. I gotta play aggressive and go for Bolt Strike and hope they stay in. Got it. Okay, so, that sucks. It was a 93%. That was a less than 10% chance to miss. We still outspeed this thing, and we still Oko. But I would have really liked to Oko in 1 turn. Because if they go, I'm gonna go. And they. Oh, Owen, you're playing like an idiot, like you always do. You're just not very smart, are you? And they get those rocks up. I'm just gonna scold here. Okay, so how do we play this now? We're gonna have to play on the defensive now because I really needed that to hit. So Scald does like 50% to the Mammoth Swine if they decide to go for the Freeze Dry. And they've done a very strange set. They do about 23%. I'm gonna Toxic something, I think. I don't see them going into Scizor. No, I'm gonna get to Toxic this thing. They're gonna roar us out into the Latios. Okay, interesting they brought us out into Latios. There. We don't have a way to get rid of those rocks, but you know what, that's fine. How much does Latios do to Piloswine? Latios, Rotor set. Dracometer does like 93% if it is, and that's presuming it doesn't have max special defense. ISL Crash is a guaranteed OHKO. Everything else we have doesn't really do anything here. So I kind of want to go into Wonderwall again to try to predict them to go for the ISL Crash. The reason I'm going to do that is because they go for the ISL Crash here, does nothing to Wonderwall. Earthquake, okay. Interesting, they were just going to let me knock them out there, apparently? Okay, I think I just Scald here. Or do I set up a sub? Does Roar get rid of sub? Does Roar... Come on. Get rid of sub in Pokemon. I don't even want to know what would happen if I searched that without in Pokemon. So we don't know. I'm just going to Scald here. Okay, how much did that Earthquake do? It did 24%. So... next damage is 25, this thing faints. I'm gonna sub, because even though I roll... yeah, I'm gonna sub up and then rest, I think. Don't break the sub. They broke the sub! Okay, they got a very high roll. Yep, they got the highest possible roll there. No, they didn't. They just got a regular roll because I'm playing like an idiot. So, we are going to get the knockout on that thing. We still have Latios and Mimikyu. Those are both good. But I just want to Scald this Dragapult. Yeah, Dracometer does like 74%. I think we just lose Suicune here. Do I need Suicune around? No. Suicune doesn't. I'm gonna rest in case they go for something else. Yeah, they're gonna knock us out. Fine by me. 350 speed, 420 speed. Nice. So they 100% outspeed Mimikyu, but I think... how much do they do to Mimikyu? The Caillou set. Yeah, that's a guaranteed OHKO with Shadow Ball. How much do they do to Arbok? Dracometer is a guaranteed OHKO. However, Sucker Punch does so much damage, and they might be a spec set. If they're not specs, Shadow Ball does like 98%. I'm gonna go and Sucker Punch this thing. Or do I want to Coil? I think they might go into the Scizor here, but predicting the Sucker Punch. So if they go into Scizor against us, can I Coil here? More than likely they just attack us, so I'm going to Sucker Punch here. Risky play. Or I'm going to Fire Fang and hope. I'm going to Sucker Punch. It's risky, but we kind of got to do it. Yeah. So what does Mega Lopunny do? Return does like guaranteed OHKO damage. Yeah. Yeah. Go Gunk Shot does do quite a bit to it. I'm gonna go into Caillou here. And try to Will-O-Wisp. Go for a 10. Go for a 10. They've got the Scrappy ability! I give up. Yeah, just. That's how on my desk. Yep, and in comes the Scizor, who we don't do anything to. How much does Shadow Sneak do to Scizor? From Mimikyu, 39%. I'm gonna go for it. There's a chance that they didn't go max, that they didn't put anything to special in. If you shut up my volume one more time, I swear to whatever god you believe in. Nice one, Caillou. Got rid of that Scizor for us. Got rid of the one Pokemon that was threatening them. So... I think I go into Kai here. Guys, we disconnected again. Okay, we're going into Kai. So I think they switch out into Mega Lopunny again. So I'm gonna Gunk Shot. So I can't go for the Sucker Punch because if they go into Mega Lopunny, if they switch out at all, if they try to Dragon Dance, it fails. I'm kind of just gonna let them. Okay. I'm actually playing well, and Charon is screwing me like a Welsh sheep. We have had all the hacks against us this game. I actually think, I'm not even going to say that I lost this game. I'm going to say this game I lost because of hacks. There we go. You know what? I can blame it on someone else now. They're going to fake out here. Could I switch into Rotor? Just out of curiosity. I've got to go into Rotor here. How much does Fake Out do? 31%? Okay, how much does... Yeah, they knock us out here with a turn. That was a mistake. I should have just let Kai die. This thing has to be max speed because it definitely outspeeds us. I've got to switch in Kai and try to keep this thing alive. Okay, that was a weird play. I got to take down this Umbreon versus us. Versus Arbok. Yeah, foul play does like 71%. What happens if I'm plus defense? It does like 56%. And if I'm plus 1 attack, we do like 71%. Nope, how do they do that much? Oh, yeah. That makes sense. If I had gunk shotted there, we would have gotten 50% off on that thing. So if I Joker Meteor this thing with Latios, we only do like 57%. What happens if I hit this thing and we die? Teeny Vendetta set 67%, foul play does like 90%, but then we do we knock it out next turn? How much does U-turn do? 35. Oh yeah, I'm gonna V-create. Oh wow, that did nothing! Yep, we just lose to Umbreon here. I played poorly this game, I'm not gonna blame it on hacks, and my opponent played really well. Like, I'm feeling, that's just what I say at the end of every game now, just Joker Meteor. I'm not gonna put GG in the chat, I still have a little bit of dignity. Not much, really not much. Okay, that's just rubbing it in. That just feels unnecessary. I don't know if we need to do replay. Anyway, thanks all for watching. Have a doctor's day. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.